Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday with Pastor Dan. Since this week we're actually outside and the praise team will be singing and leading us in worship, we are going to not necessarily have a hymn. So we thought, well, we did Just As I Am and For the Beauty of the Earth last week, so we'll just tackle Just As I Am this week. Absolutely splendid hymn, one of those that just kind of sums up much of it. Much of our faith, that is. So the scripture that goes with it is, all that the Father gives me will come to me, and the ones who come to me I will by no means cast out. That's John 6, verse 37. Just As I Am was written by a lady in Brighton, England. Shocker there. It feels like a lot of our hymns are written in Brighton, England. Her name is Charlotte Elliott. Her health was broken. She was raised, I believe, her grandfather was a famous evangelist, and so she was raised in a faithful home, but time sometimes does things to us, and as she was stricken by a disease that disabled her, and it kind of hardened her, and she said, if God loved me, he would not have treated me this way. Well, hoping to help her, her friend, I kid you not, Dr. Cesar Millan, nothing to do with the dog show on National Geographic, but he was a Swiss minister. He visited her in 1822, and over dinner she lost her temper. She railed against him about God and family in this outburst, and her father left the room, but it left her and Dr. Millan sitting together. He was a mentor and a good friend, not just of the family, but of hers. And he said, you're tired of yourself, aren't you? You're holding onto your hate and your anger because you have nothing else in this world to cling to. Consequently, you have become sour, bitter, and resentful. And she said, well, what is your cure? The faith you're trying to despise. As they talked, Charlotte softened. If I wanted to become a Christian and to share the peace and joy you possess, what would I do? You give yourself to God just as you are right now, with your fightings, your fears, your hates, your love, your pride, your shame, your struggles. I would come to God just as I am, just like I am. Is that right? He said, yes. And she did reverse course and became this profound hymn writer, writing 150, I think, 150 hymns throughout the course of her life. She lived to 82 years old. This hymn particular was written, Just As I Am Without One Plea, was written in 1835. It was written in 84, was in a leaflet in 1835, published in a hymnal in 1841. She would often get, as she lived with her brother, the Reverend Henry Van Elliott, she would often get praises for this hymn. She would receive notes and letters. They found tons of notes and letters in her study after she passed. People thanking her for the profoundness of this hymn, for them to know that accepted by God just as they are, because God made them that way. God created us in these ways, and we're accepted just as we are. I think it's a testament to our ability, to the gift that God gives us in so many ways, to just be who we are. In fact, God calls us to just be who we are, and in that approach God, in the failings, in the questions, in the faults, in the joys, in the good, in the bad, no matter what, just as we are, to come to God. And I think for someone to have suffered in a way that she had with her sickness and her disability, and have been hardened, but then realize that God wasn't casting her aside, but still welcoming, still there, is a powerful thing. So we sang it last week, and it was really good. It just kind of, the sanctuary felt very full when it was sung. So next time we get a chance to sing it or think about it, or just let that song kind of roll through us, the "Just as I am" without one plea, and then the, "O Lamb of God, I come," that refrain. May we be filled to know that we don't need to put on pretenses. We don't need to be anybody else but the people we're called to be. And God and Jesus welcome us home that way. Hope you all have a blessed week. Look forward to seeing you soon. Talk to you later.